Hey guys, Silva here, and we are back for another video, and this is our Tuesday night recap, and it's not going to be nearly as fancy as the last one was. I'm just going to tell you guys what's going on and show some attacks, but first, of course, we got to give the old say hi to YouTube. So let's just put that in the chat, and maybe Nico will grace us with his presence. So I'm going to be showing you attacks from our low-level war that we did, and we had to put one high-level in, so we did get one high-level player in that I attacked. So we're going to look at these attacks while I explain what happened today. So today we did not have any more leaks that I'm aware of. ClashOfClans.com still has not verified me in about 2 weeks, so I'm a little ticked off. I can't really see all the stuff that gets leaked on there. That is where the leaked images came from, by the way. So anyway, today's sneak peek was about the Village Guard mode, and honestly these sneak peeks aren't very interesting, but we gotta do them because they're important. So also, giant bombs. Anyway, Village Guard mode is basically if you get kicked off after a, well, it used to be a 6-hour session, now it's a 3-hour session, you're gonna get kicked off for 6 minutes, and you're gonna get a 15-minute Village Guard, which is basically like a shortened version of a shield. It tricks people into thinking that you are online. However, if you get online and attack, it does not take time away from your shield. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of like a shield with none of the bad parts. And it can be purchased. You can purchase, I think it's like 3 different times. There's like a 15-minute, a 20-minute, and a 30-minute or something like that. I don't even know. We're going to go ahead and say, OMG, I'm on YouTube. Hi, Mom, I made it. Mom, get the camera. I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, my dog, my goldfish, Mr. Bubbles. Okay. Nico's got goldfish because he's a nerd. So anyway, yeah, the Village Guard, that's basically all it does is it's like a little shield. So when you get kicked off after now 3 hours of playing, or I think every time you come off a shield, it extends it with the Village Guard. So look kind of useless, I'd say. But you know, whatever. Supercell can do whatever they want. With whatever they want, it's their game. These things don't really matter to me. What matters to me is the troops and crap like that. So, that is it for sneak peeks. However, I still would like to show some of the attacks from the war and stuff like that, so we are going to go ahead and do a little bit of a war recap on top of the sneak peeks. So, as we're showing some of these attacks, I'm not going to review them because, well, like Nico said, going all Galadon, not really my style. So I'm going to tell you guys a story, something that happened today that, honestly, I've never wanted to hit somebody so hard in my life. So, if you guys didn't know, I'm very busy with work this week, and my work is, I live in Western New York, where there are thousands of deer everywhere. I mean, they feed on all of the corn, and there's such a bad population issue, they need to be knocked out. So we get extra tags in hunting season, and my dad has a deer cutting business, and I work out there. So we have a lot of deer coming in. They are a huge problem. We saw a herd of 62 deer the other day, which is incredible. So anyway, we have some finicky customers when they want their deer processed. What we do, they bring the deer, it's gutted, we skin it, and then we cut it into all the steaks and the roasts and good stuff like that that you eat, and then we make some hamburger with it, and we package it all up nice and pretty, vacuum seal it, and we freeze it, and it looks beautiful. And now there's this one guy who comes in. He wants everything and the kitchen sink, not but the kitchen sink, everything and the kitchen sink. And so he decided he wants his steaks cubed, which if you don't know, you run it through the special machine, and it makes it look like it got chewed up by an angry woolly mammoth, and it looks disgusting. So he wanted his steaks cubed. It clogged the cuber about 6 times, and but the problem was we have an intake sheet. You got to write on your intake sheet if whatever you want. So this guy didn't write it down, and his meat had been frozen for about 3 days, and he wanted us to change around his order. So we got it out, we thawed it out, and we changed it around, we cubed it all up. We had some issues, but we got it done. Well, this freaking guy shows up, and he decides to, you know, I go and get his stuff from the freezer. He's got 4 bags of meat, which if you don't know, deer are not very big animals. Once you kind of cut them up, it's like 70 pounds of meat total. Well, I don't even know, it's less than that. It's like if you have a 100-pound deer, 120-pound deer, you get like 40 pounds of meat back. So this guy had 4 bags of meat, which is an insane amount of meat. He should have been happy, but he wasn't. So I get his bags of meat, and he takes them, and he starts inspecting every package in the bag, and asks me all sorts of questions. You know, why is this stuff softer than the rest? Well, sir, we had to take it out of the freezer, and we had to redo it because you changed your order today. Oh, well, you shouldn't have done it. You should have just thought it out, ruined my meat, blah, 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 blah. So I was a little ticked off. So anyway, he keeps getting us shenanigans like that. And so we finally get him out of the shop where we're doing all the work, and I help him bring stuff out to his car. And he commands me to go and get his deer's antlers out of the shop, and I go and get them. And then I get back to his car, and he rants to me for 20 whole minutes about the unprofessional quality, which was his fault. And this guy had called me like 7,000 times while I was doing his deer. Needless to say, I was annoyed. And I have to tell you, I have never wanted to smack someone so hard in my life. So that is my story of the day. Very entertaining. I know you guys probably don't even know what the frick I'm talking about half the time, but if any of you guys work retail, or you're a waiter or anything, you understand the struggle that is finicky customers. So PSA of the day: don't be stupid. We're gonna go ahead and read some more of these because these are really funny. Grandma and Grandpa Sally, who lives next door, and Linda makes her debut here. The Academy that abused me every day. Oh my gosh, Jordan, that got really dark. Plus no. Of course, all my Beanie Babies. Okay, the funny thing is, Nico's house, he's got a lot of younger siblings, is full of Beanie Babies, his entire house. Jordan says yes, and my dog collection that watches people as they sleep at night. Nico, one question: what kind of dolls? Sorry, that's not appropriate. Jordan, I love them dolls also. I think he had the same exact thought. I'm actually gonna go type that. That's just comedy gold. What kind of dolls, Nico? What kind of dolls? I'm very worried about Nico here. Anyway, that was an attack by Will Dude Man, by the way, and he is he's a pro attacker for new Town Hall 7. I have to admit, he plans his attacks way more than I do. So, kudos to him. I'm gonna go ahead and show one more. This is a 3-star by him. Good job. Baby dolls, of course. Like you, little girl. It goes to weird places, guys. Don't question it. This is what happens when you get a clan that is as tight as Lethal Unknown. I mean, just get all the Nikos up in there, There's Elf. Elf is the only person who is not completely insane in this clan. She likes to sit back and laugh at us. Oh goodness, he's having some troubles with that dragon there. There we go. There we go. Oh, the lightning spells. I missed them. You didn't take anything out with them. What you doing, son? Lightning spells. There go the healers. He's the only person in this clan who uses healers on a day-to-day basis. And I commend him for that because, I forgot how OP they were, when you're attacking in Town Hall 6. I mean, that's pretty OP when you got healers on a Town Hall 6. Basically, the highest level troop you can get at that Town Hall is going to be the most OP on that Town Hall. I know it sounds stupid, but, when you first get wizards at, Town Hall 4, it's, the most OP thing ever. When you get witches at Town Hall 9, it's, you destroy everything. Same with the lava hounds. Hey dude, hey yo, what's up? Leo, you still recording? Yes, dude, yes. What's happening? He's gonna say something wicked inappropriate in the chat. 5 seconds remaining. Clean up that last building. Boom, there goes. Alright. Oh, look at those minions. I gave him those minions. Look at them, they're all frozen. They look really retarded. What do you say? I'm famous! Voodoo balls are bae. Talking about. Shout out to Nate for that one. But does he do base reviews, Nico? Does he do base reviews? If you guys don't know where that came from, Nate doesn't. I know I'm picking on him. Nate doesn't. He doesn't watch much Clash YouTube. He only really watches me. He doesn't care for it too much, and he doesn't know who Galadon is really. I mean, he doesn't know what he does. So when Nico started Clash YouTube, Nico was doing base reviews and Nico was doing stuff like that. And so, you know, he thought that was the meta. Nate thought that was the meta. He thought that was what people were doing on YouTube, and that's what you did if you were a Clash YouTuber. So Nico he's working on hooking all the big YouTubers on Twitter. He's reaching out to them all the time. And so Nico was away or whatever, and freaking Nate gets on the Twitter, and he messages Galadon. He's like, "Hey, just wondering if you do base reviews. I'm a big fan." And yeah, it was probably one of the most embarrassing things that has happened in the history of League of Legends. No, I'm just kidding. No hate. But yeah, it was pretty funny. But Galadon follows the Twitter, so it's probably all good. That's probably why he follows the Twitter. So kudos to Nate. Yeah, #1 Bay is my G. Oh, Jordan. Oh, we're getting deep. Oh, we should just have an episode where we say some weird crap in the chat and just watch the conversations, because people in the chat go crazy. They talk about all sorts of weird stuff. I don't even want to catch half of it. It's so weird. We should have a full episode just devoted to the Lethal Unknown chat. Anyway, this is probably running really, really long. So yeah, Tuesday recap, really boring sneak peeks. Hopefully we got some new cool stuff. Most of the sneak peek phases, they've got 3 phases, are probably going to last about 5 days ish, you know. It's a 2-week schedule. So it's probably going to be, you know, I hope 4 days for shields, because I just really don't want to hear 5 days of shield stuff. Hopefully we get a longer time devoted to troops and heroes and crap like that, and defenses, so it's going to be awesome. And yeah, I will keep you guys posted on all of the new sneak peeks. Sorry for the rambling nature of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed all the stories. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and a hate comment down in the comment section below. And as always, if you're feeling extra special, you can subscribe or favorite the video, which nobody actually ever does. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.